Hello, universe. What's up? It's Brandy619. And so, yes, I am in the process of twisting my hair. But since I was twisting my hair, I was like, okay, I'm not about to cook tonight. So let me run down the street and go grab a little video or something for my family, right? So, I stop and pick up a couple pizzas, and then I say, okay, but let me go right here and grab myself a Dr. Pepper from the McDonald's, right? So I grab myself a Dr. Pepper because I'm feeling, I've been sick, y'all. I don't have the flu, like, ooh, and I don't get sick, okay? I don't get sick, so I don't know, but so I come to the McDonald's, right, to order my Dr. Pepper. The man tells me it's gonna be $1.08, so I'm like, okay. So I get to the place, I give him $1.10. I give him $1.10. He gonna ask me, would you like your receipt? I said, nah, I would like my 2 pennies though. He was like, oh, okay, I understand. Times are hard. I said, oh no, I said they don't belong to y'all. Run me my 2 pennies. Don't round my stuff up for me. How you trying to run my pockets? Okay? You know how many 2 cents he don't took all day? Probably all week. Probably all month. And they don't even want to give y'all an extra sauce without you paying for it. 1 sauce for a 4-piece nugget. 2 sauces for a 10-piece nugget. Nah, you gonna run me my 2 pennies, bro. That's what you are gonna do. I just be, and you know what? They not the only ones that do that, but I'm like, how do you have the gall to try and just commandeer my money? If I want to give it to you, ask me if I want to round it off to give it to St. Jude's or something like that. But don't just go taking my stuff like you just gonna check me like you just about to take something from me. And then gonna have the nerve to tell me, oh, I understand times are hard. No, sir. As a matter of fact, times have not been at all hard for my family and I. Grace and mercy. Okay? So how you even make that assumption? And even if times are hard, why would that even be something that you would say? Hey, man, you are all the way out of line and all the way out of pocket. Okay? I'm talking to the dude at the window at the McDonald's down there off of the 2-story McDonald's down here in San Diego. Everybody know where that's at. Tonight is... What's tonight? Tonight is the 9th. November 9th. It is 6:47. Okay? I just went through that drive-thru right now at 6:40. Alright? Now, I ain't gonna call you manager. I'm just going to put you on blast and let the people know, check your receipts, because these people be out here stealing. Hide your kids, hide your wives, and hold on to and hold on to your receipts, and make sure that you pay attention to your receipts. Make sure that these people are out here just robbing you in your face. And he said it so smoothly, like, you want your receipt? Nah. Didn't you say it was 108? I'm waiting for my change, sir. What you mean? Them pennies be adding up. Them pennies adds up. I hold on to my change. I take my change, I don't care what it is, and I put it in my kids' penny banks or piggy banks. All my change. I don't care how much it is. I keep my change. It is not for you. What, you get a bonus by keeping the extra change? What, you hold on to that extra change at the end of the night, you put it in a little bucket and take it home for yourself? Now my 2 pennies. Y'all need to stop. Knock it off. Ask me. Do you need to change? I'd have been like, nah, I'm good. But it's when you start making decisions for me that I start having a problem. You feel me? So, I'm just saying, y'all. EXO, what you mean? Exodus.
What?
Come over here. How he gonna try to take my 2 pennies?
It's not a big deal.
What do you mean it's not a big deal?
It's only 1 penny.
It was 2 pennies, and those 2 pennies were my pennies.
It's not cash, it's pennies.
That is cash.
That's
Pennies,
cents.
Okay, and pennies are cash. Pennies are cents, but they are cash. They are cash money.
No, they are not.
A penny is the same as a quarter. So you telling me you can't spend a penny at the store?
You can't.
Okay, then it's cash. Now, listen, this is the whole principle. If he take 2 pennies from me, then that means he'll take $2. If he take $2, then he may take 20. If he take 20, he got the propensity to take 200. If he got the propensity to take 200, he dang sure ain't got no problem taking 2,000. Because he going to feel like, hey, it ain't even worth me taking it. Go big or go home.
You already gave him 20, though.
I didn't give him 20. I gave him $1.10. And I wanted my 2 pennies back.
Well, that does not matter.
All right, you gonna just be letting people take advantage of you, huh?
No. I'll just drive off.
You'll just drive off and leave your money back there, huh?
No, I'll snatch it and then drive off.
You can't snatch it. You can't snatch it. You don't want to be invasive. You don't want to do all of that. But you do want to let them know that they got your money and you want it back.
So, like the guy that said that you're disrespectful?
No, that's the guy who was begging for my money as I was in the process of buying my children some food, and I don't seen him out there several times before that. I get my butt up at 2:30 in the morning to go to work every day before any of y'all is ever awoke, and he got the nerve and audacity to come to my car and ask me for some change, talking about he ain't ate in 3 days when I just seen him 2 days ago eating.
It was 2 days ago?
Nah, that's the last time y'all saw him, but I see him all the time. He ain't went in there and applied for no application. He ain't went across the grocery store across the street. You talking about you ain't ate in 3 days. You sitting outside begging folks at a drive-through somewhere instead of taking your butt, going across that street and go steal you a grapefruit or something if you hungry. No, what it is that he has something else that he needs to feed, and it is not his hunger for nourishment. He has a drug problem. And he can't keep a job and can't hold a job because he's always loaded all day. What? And I'm not making provisions for that. Now, I give when the Spirit moves me to give, and that was not one of those times. Okay? It just wasn't. Now, that wasn't where we were trying to go with this conversation, but it's a conversation that needs to be had, you know? I see people I give when I think I need to give, and the other times I know when people is just using and abusing the situation, and I'm not here for it. Like, I get my butt up. Even right now, I'm sick. I went to work. You know what I'm saying? And I got to keep a mask on all day, and I keep my gloves on all day. Like, and then I come home and still be a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Like, no. Again, like I just got done saying earlier, my change is for my children. I put all my change inside of where I put all my change at.
In a piggy bank?
How many banks we got?
Like 4?
Like, yeah, like 4, like a bunch of them, like they all heavy. Like I just put all my change in there for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Now.
But I can't even get my change out.
You ain't supposed to get your change out because you're saving it. It's savings. It teaches you how to save.
Until I'm like 44?
Until you whenever. Shoot, the more you save, the more you'll have. But yeah, you know. Folks just be out here tripping. Yeah, the dude said that I was disrespectful because I told him, I said, come on, man. He walked to my car. First he waved. I've been sitting with the sign. He waved. I didn't wave back. I didn't wave back. I didn't even want to give him I didn't even want to insinuate or give him the thought that I wanted him to come over to my car to ask me for some change. Period. So I didn't wave back. Instead of taking heed of that and reading that energy, he decided to come over anyway and ask me for some change. And I told him, bro, I said, nah. I said, man, don't come over here. I said, you see me in my car with a full of my children. 3 children in here in a minivan. No. I see you here day in and day out. I don't see you in there. You could be in there applying. It's a sign-on thing that says hiring now. It's a grocery store across the street, literal grocery store, a Food Landia or something like that. A literal grocery store where you can go in there and grab you a couple little vittles or something like that and stick them under your shirt and hurry up and get down the road. Like, You can't have the same sign sitting out here day in and day out saying that you ain't ate in 3 days. And you sitting over there sipping on the Frappuccino. Stop playing with me. I give to the ones that I see that be really trying to do stuff. I give to the ones that be out there that be going, they get their basket, they go grab them cans, all of that. I make sure I leave the cans and everything out there and set them up all nicely. I don't go recycle them cans. I give them to the person that's going to come and get the cans. I want the cans that's going to do the work and put in a little bit of work. I don't care if you got an issue. I don't care if you got something that you like to do, something other than food that you want to spend your money on, but at least have a little bit of hustle about you. Bottom line. And so that was my testament to my kids. Hey, do not do drugs. And hey, how you a hustle. Don't just be sitting out here begging women and women and men, hardworking people, for what they work hard for, that you can sit here and beg for without having to do nothing but look pitiful and feel sorry for yourself. Like, I can't do it. I cannot enable that. I will not enable that. Watch your money, because these folks be trying to watch it for you. Real talk. Gotta go.